What's up there guys, GarethWilliam414 here, and today I am bringing you my top 5 trap cards from our character decks. So don't forget to head over to my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh content, and let's see if we can get this video to 25 likes. With that being said, I'm going to start with number 5. Okay, at number 5 we have the awesome Crush Card Virus. This card can be found in our Kyber deck. We use the original effect of this card rather than Konami's new one. But basically what you do is you tribute one dark monster with 1,000 or less attack points, and all your opponent's monsters with 1,500 attack or less are automatically sent to the graveyard. And for the next 3 turns, if they draw a monster with an attack of 1,500 or over, that is sent to the graveyard as well. One thing I really love about this card is obviously the way that Kyber would use it in the anime, and obviously the effect on it is awesome. So that's why Crush Card Virus is at number 5. And at number 4 we have Mystical Refpanel. This card is found in our Yu-Gi deck. You activate only when a spell card that targets one player is activated. The effect of that spell card is applied to the other player instead. I love this effect, and one thing I really love about this card as well is the artwork. But one way that you can use this effect is, say that your opponent flips over Pot of Greed, you'll then flip over Mystical Refpanel and you'll be able to draw the 2 cards instead of your opponent. Or you can also use it in another devastating way. If you're against Kyber's deck and he flips over Ring of Defense and Ring of Destruction, if you flip over Mystical Refpanel, you're going to get the effect of the Ring of Defense and you're going to take no damage, whereas your opponent is. So that is why Mystical Refpanel is at number 4. On to number 3. And at number 3 we have another card from Yugi's deck. It's Magic Cylinder. This card is awesome. It can be so devastating. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, inflict direct damage to your opponent equal to its attack. This card is amazing, and it can just get you out of so many tight spots and just absolutely devastate your opponent. So that's why I've put this card at number 3. And taking our number 2 spot is Fairy Box. This card is in our Joey deck, and this card is an absolute lifesaver, as well as being extremely annoying to play against. So what you do is when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you toss a coin and you call it. If you call it right, the attacking monster's attack becomes 0 until the end of the battle phase. This is amazing, and it can just save the duel for you until you draw the right cards to turn the duel around. You have to pay 500 life points every standby phase to keep the card on the field, but honestly, sometimes those 500 life points are absolutely worth it. So that is why Fairy Box has taken my number 2. And before we hit our number 1 spot, I just want to hit you with some honourable mentions. These are some trap cards that I'm a really big fan of, but didn't quite make the top 5. So we have Final Fusion, Kunai with Chain, Multiple Destruction, Ring of Destruction, and Shadow of Eyes. These are all really good, really good trap cards in sense, and you know, you're always pleased to draw them. They didn't quite make the top 5. So let's go on to see which trap card made our number 1 spot. And at number 1 we have got Mirror Force. This card is in our Marek deck, our Jaden Yuki Season 1 deck, and obviously our Yugi decks. This card is absolutely amazing. One, because I love the artwork on it, and second of all, because when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you destroy all attack position monster your opponent controls, which is absolutely insane. As well as being a massive fan of the anime, I loved it when Yugi played this. So that is why Mirror Force is at number 1. So there we go guys, that was my top 5 trap cards from the character decks that we have built so far. I may do another top 5 trap cards later on in the year, because you know, this kind of thing always changes. But for now, I'm just going to leave you with one question, and if you could leave your answers in the comment below, what trap card would you put at our number 1 spot? From character decks, I mean, feel free to put other trap cards in there, but the question is mainly for anime character decks, so feel free to comment in there. I'd love to hear your answers, and we can chat and see what's going down. But like I said, that's it. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. Until next time guys, take care.